Guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Battle Series, the School of Hard Knocks. So throughout this episode, like every other, we'll be jumping on to the Pokemon Global Link Battle Spot Ladder, playing under the Championship Battle Rules, which are the equivalent rule set of the VGC 2017 season. So we're kicking off the week this week. We had a request a couple of weeks ago to create and play a hard Trick Room team. So I've put this together. You can see it on your team now. We have Crabominable, Torkoal, Drampa, Mischievous, Alolan and Clefable. So, very kind of, I don't know, unorthodox kind of thrown together squad. You've got some obvious, really popular Trick Room Pokemon in there, like Torkoal, Drampa, Muck, I guess you could kind of lump in with that kind of core synergy. We've got some maybe not so obvious choices there with the Mischievous, the Clefable, and that Crabominable. So, hopefully the team kind of performs well. It's going to be a lot of fun to play. We had a question. I can't remember which one of you was last week asking me if I'd created many hard Trick Room teams or played many hard Trick Room teams recently. And I thinking back, I haven't actually created a hard Trick Room team since about 2014. So it's been a little bit of a challenge because it's a bit different, you know, especially going into a format where you haven't went for one completely before. So we'll see how we get on. I think we're gonna maybe just have to adapt to the team a little bit as we go through this week, but we can do it together. So we have our first opponent of the day, and they're running a team of Mimikyu, Pelipper, Tapu Koko, Kartana, Wailord, and Pikachu. So, excellent. The Wailord Pikachu combination is excellent. So we've got Fake Out support from the Pikachu, Lightning Rod support as well. We've got a fast mode there with the Tapu Koko and the Kartana, Pelipper bringing the rain, and Mimikyu, I guess, is going to be Trick Room support, Trick Room stopper Pokemon, so we have to be a bit careful of that as well. So what are we going to do? Let us go. I think I will go Mischievous. Do we want Mischievous out lead? We do need the Trick Room up, so we could lead Mischievous. I don't know if I want to lead Torkoal though. Actually, we could lead Torkoal because I have a special tech that we can use against it. But it does depend on the speed of that Wailord. Let's go. Oh dear. And Drampa. I think we'll pick Drampa anyway. I need to stop doing this. I need to stop faffing around. It's because I talk so much through, like the intro of it, then introduce it, then go through the team, and then think, oh, what am I doing? But yeah, it's fine. We'll be alright. So I hope you guys had a nice weekend, whatever you ended up doing, and caught the NBL match that we had against Team Nutskull. That was very good. If you haven't seen it already, do go back and check it out. It is on the channel, so you can go and see how our week 10 panned out. We are playing Team Subs this week coming up. Team Doll will be on my channel on Friday, and the match will be on my mate Hibiki's channel on Saturday. I need to wake up a little bit. I'm a bit tired, I'm a bit sleepy. So we see my opponent lead off with the Mimikyu and the Pelipper. Depending on what the Mimikyu has here, it could kind of go for the Z move. I would kind of expect that it maybe has the Z move, or it might try and reverse the Trick Room here. I think what I'm going to do is switch in Drampa, and I'm going to go for just an Eruption with my Torkoal. So you see the Mimikyu go for a taunt into the Mischievous slot, so, and a Scald coming out from the Pelipper. But because the sun's up, it's still doing quite a lot of damage, isn't it? We do get the Eruption off. We are going to break the disguise on that. We do a fair amount to the Pelipper, to be honest, which isn't too bad. Break the disguise on the Mimikyu. Right, now let's see what we can do. Kind of tempted to just go for a Draco Meteor into the Pelipper, to be honest. I think I'm going to do that, and I'm going to switch in Should I switch Mischievous back into Torkoal? Yeah, let's do that. So there's the Pelipper withdrawing. Kartana coming in. So it's going to be able to take this Draco Meteor pretty well. But we do get a Mischievous back in. And there's a play ref coming out into Drampa. Oh man, Drampa is a beast. Look at that one hit kill on the Kartana. I know Kartana's not specially defensive at all, but that's super nice still. Okay. We need to get rid of the Mimikyu, because if we can get rid of the Mimikyu, then we can set our Trick Room up. As long as the Mimikyu is threatening the taunt, it's proven pretty difficult for us to kind of operate around. We should have probably brought Clefable here to give us that. Just to follow me support so we could kind of get it off, I guess. So the Whale Lord here. And what does my opponent do? Does my opponent switch the Mimikyu out to the Pelipper and go for a Water Spout? That would be my big guess. Because if that's the case, I would like to switch my Torkoal in, but I don't want to switch Torkoal in on a Water Spout. That's the only problem. Let's go for the... we can't protect because we're taunted. Let's just go for a Hyper Voice and let's try the Trick Room. If we can lock it in. So yeah, there's no taunt. Ooh. We should have switched the Torkoal in. I don't know if we're going to be able to take a Water Spout in the rain from the Whale Lord. Especially if it's like Choice Specs or something like that. Mimikyu. Oh, Mischievous takes it like a boss. So we get the Trick Room up. We lose Drampa, which is a bit unfortunate. But we do get the Trick Room up, which is nice. Now, what do we want to do? Do we want to bring Crabominable in? Now, we'll bring in Torkoal. Get the Sun up. Because we do have the Z. I've put the Z move on Torkoal as well. We could go Solar Beam. What's likely to protect here? Let's go for a Solar Beam into the Whale Lord and Shadow Ball into the Pelipper, just in case it switches out for the Mimikyu. No switches, so we will get the Solar Beam off. We will reduce the power of the... Wow, okay, that's like crazy damage. And we get a Shadow Ball into the Pelipper and reduce the special defense, which is quite nice. So we're going to take a Scald. Again, doing quite scary damage actually, even in the sun. There's a Water Spout, but yeah, it's doing a minuscule amount, which is quite nice. So we can just go for Flamethrower. Let's just go for a Solar Beam again into the Whale Lord and just another Shadow Ball into the Pelipper, because that should just clear the field really. And my opponent just forfeits. So, quick ending. Also guys, we will be bringing back, if we do need to, the episode analyzer this week. So, we'll see it today if we come up against it, like bump into any problems in the battles that we're doing. But if not, then you know, some point this week we will bring that back. So it was just last week, I think, just getting back kind of into things from Liverpool regionals and then just kind of trying to get everything else set up. So as well, in other news, we are going to be starting our Twitch live stream tomorrow evening, Tuesday at 8 PM. So 8 PM UK time tomorrow night over on Twitch. So Twitch/Osiris Studios. There is a link in the description, and there will be a link in the banner of the YouTube homepage. There's a little Twitch icon, just click on that, it'll take you straight to the Osiris Studios Twitch channel. So 8 o'clock tomorrow evening, we'll be kicking off with some Battle Spot doubles series, playing our team that we created a few weekends ago, and we'll play for like an hour maybe, just hang out, have some matches, and just, yeah, generally chat and stuff like that. So it'll be a lot of fun. So if you are around tomorrow evening, do come along and join us, because it will be a lot of fun. And also what I'm thinking of as well is maybe getting School of Hard Knocks back into 5 days a week and migrate Battle Spot doubles series over to the Twitch channel. But this is all kind of up in the air at the minute. I'd love to know what you guys think. So yeah, just let me know what you think about that idea, or what you would kind of prefer on the channel as a regular kind of weekly basis with how we're doing stuff at the minute. But we have our next opponent, so we need to be post haste with how we pick our selection here anyway. So we've got Cortana, Mandibuzz, Tapu Fini, Arcanine, Metagross, and Garchomp. So I don't think there's... well, there is Taunt on the team because there's the Mandibuzz. 2 Steel types as well. So I think what I'm going to do is go Mischievous, Clefable. I will bring Torkoal and Crabominable or Drampa. Or Muck even. Muck's not bad. But Drampa's probably... Drampa could be actually not bad here. But Crabominable as well. Let's go Drampa. Let's go Drampa for this one. So we'll lock in with that and see how we get on. So let's see how we get on. What was I saying? So about the Twitch, yeah. Just let me know, guys, what you think. If you're happy with School of Hard Knocks 3 days a week at the minute, so Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Battle Spot doubles in between, and then QR code on a Wednesday. Or if you'd like things to mix up, if you'd like to see more Battle Spot doubles, more School of Hard Knocks, whatever, just let me know your preferences. I'm really interested to know what you guys want to see, or if you're happy with how things are at the minute with the schedule that we have currently. Whatever, we can change it up. It's not tied down to anything at all. So you see my opponent lead off with Cortana and Garchomp. We lead off with our Mischievous and our Clefable. So, what can we do here? Well, to be honest, it's going to be pretty easy for us to set the Trick Room up if we want to. I think I just do that and go for... I don't even feel like I need to go for a Follow Me here. We could just go for a Protect with Clefable, because the Cortana is likely to fire off an attack into that, unless we see a Gracian Z, maybe. Let's go for the Follow Me just to be safe. We need to get the Trick Room up against this team, so if we can get the Trick Room up, it's going to make things a lot easier. So let's try it. So we go for that Follow Me. Cortana just goes for a Small Strike, so we could have went for that Protect. Just fearing a Z move maybe. And what we're going to see the Garchomp go for. Do proc the Citrus Berry. And a Poison Jab. This will probably take us down. But I don't mind this at all, because we get a free switch in to Torkoal, which is perfect. So, and you might be thinking, but there's a Garchomp sitting there. But I have put Skill Swap on the Mischievous. It's one of the few Pokemon in this format that actually get Skill Swap. So in this situation, I can fire off an Eruption, which is threatening the Cortana, and I can make myself immune to anything that the Garchomp would hit us super effectively with. So we will just do that Skill Swap and go for an Eruption. So we'll get the Eruption off first, because Mischievous is going to go after the Torkoal and the Trick Room. but it's likely that the Cortana will switch out here, or protect. You know, it might be sashed, but you've got to expect probably switches out. Yeah, so there's the protect there. So we're probably going to see an earthquake come out. Do get the eruption off. Let's see how much damage this is doing to the Garchomp. It's doing a respectable amount. And there's the skill swap, so we'll just pass that lovely levitate ability over to Torkoal. And there is the Tectonic Rage, which hopefully is going to be into that Torkoal slot. It has to be. You wouldn't target the Mischievous. It has levitate, so boom! Excellent. Everything going to plan. So this is perfect. So we can just double up into the Garchomp now. I'll go for a Shadow Ball and another Eruption. Cortana has to kind of, I would say, switch out now. You would expect something to come in that place. Wow, another forfeit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so might get a few more games in today, guys, if things carry on like this. Okay, so it can't be that devastating, the team. It can't be that bad. There's no way you would fight. Like, you don't need to forfeit in that situation. You've got 2 Pokemon in the back. I don't know. I'm not going to complain. I just, you know, it's nice if we can have full games for you guys. But I guess it's nice to show you that the team is, I guess, doing a job. So let's just stick with the original music here. But I really like Mischievous. I think because of its ghost type and it's immune to Fake Out, the Eviolite just makes it so bulky, and it's got such a good move pool as well. It's got access to things like Perish Song, Destiny Bond, Taunt, Imprison, Trick Room, Shadow Ball, loads of stuff. It's great. Will-O-Wisp, Toxic, Pain Split. It's really good. And I just kind of, when I was thinking about the Trick Room, the hard Trick Room mode that we were kind of thinking of, I just thought, I've got to use this, got to use it. Came across it, looked at a few things, and then we've kind of put this together. So we have our next opponent of the day, and they are running a team of Nihilego, Gigalith, Gastrodon, Arcanine, Celesteela, and Salamence. So we've probably got a Trick Room mode in there with the Nihilego, Gigalith, Gastrodon. Celesteela and Nihilego pair well together. You've got the Gastrodon protecting the Arcanine as well from any water type attacks coming out, and then you've got double Intimidate there with the Salamence and the Arcanine. So how are we gonna approach this? The Gigalith causes us a few problems with our Torkoal with the Sandstream. But I still feel like we need to bring it for the Celesteela. And what else do we want to do? Crabominable here is quite nice. Don't really need to think about Taunt too much. Yeah, kind of fancy bringing Muk. Muk's pretty good, especially against. Yeah, let's lock in with that. Let's bring Muk. Because Muk's like, I haven't just got the Torkoal that I can use a skill swap on as well. We've got Muk that would really benefit from the skill swap. Skill swap also, it doesn't just allow Torkoal to be immune to ground type attacks. It allows us to kind of reset the weather. So if my opponent's trying to switch in their weather or trying to get the weather control themselves in any sort of way, we can always skill swap and get the weather back in our favour, which is huge. So it is nice. It is a nice option. We do see my opponent here lead off with the Salamence and the Nihilego, so we're going to lead off with our Mischievous and Muk. What can we do here? Could just go for a Trick Room and protect Muk here. Salamence could have a Z move, which does throw up a few problems. And I wonder whether they'll double target into the Mischievous here, making me kind of want to just go for a knockoff into the Nihilego slot, because it will do a good amount of damage. So yeah, let's just go for the Trick Room with Mischievous. That's our main plan most of the time, and just go for a knockoff into the Nihilego. We'll see what the Salamence throws out. There's a Power Gem. into the muck. And does he move? It's going to be a devastating Drake. Okay. Which will probably be enough to take the muck down from this range. So, like we initially said, we should have probably just protected the muck. It is a cool animation. And it cleans us up. Yeah, so. But the thing is, we are going to get the Trick Room up. So, it's not the worst thing in the world. And we can bring in the Crabominable now. She's going to start doing a lot of damage. Because it pressures the Salamence with the Ice Hammer, pressures the Nihilego with the Close Combat, which is pretty nice. Now Nihilego's probably, if it's not Scarfed, it probably will be Sashed. You've got to imagine. So let's double up into the Nihilego with a Close Combat and a Shadow Ball, just to potentially break that Sash, if it is Sashed. So the Nihilego actually withdraws. Okay, Arcanine coming in. So we're going to see the Salamence protect, or potentially just go for maybe a Fire Blast or something into the Crabominable. Salamence just protects here, so I don't mind that too much, because we're going to get two big attacks off, well, big-ish attacks off into the Arcanine. Close Combat doing nice damage there, and let's see what the Shadow Ball does. Is it going to proc a berry? Yeah. That's a citrus berry. This turn I'm going to just go for a Shadow Ball into Arcanine, and I'm going to go for an Ice Hammer into the Salamence. Because we're Focus Sash Crabominable, so we don't need to worry too much about the Arcanine targeting into us, because we're not going to go down from a single target attack this turn. If it Flare Blitzes, maybe the recoil plus the Shadow Ball will be enough to take it down. We'll just have to wait and see. So we get another Shadow Ball, and there's a Flare Blitz. Yeah, the recoil here should take this Arcanine down. And there we go. Activating our Sash. And Arcanine goes down. So I wonder what my opponent's got left. The Nihilego and maybe the Gigalith? If it is... What's the Gastrodon? Okay. This is fine. Like, super fine. So how many turns of Trick Room have we got left? 2. Okay. Nihilego's got to protect here. You've got to think. Unless it's Scarfed. Like, what's their team composition like? Would you go Scarfed Nihilego? Probably not, because it's the only Trick Room setter. It's got to protect here, right? I feel like we could get away with something quite sneaky here. I'm going to skill swap the Gastrodon with my Mischievous, and I'm just going to protect Crabominable, expecting the protect on that Nihilego. So we protect. Do we see a protect from the Nihilego? No. We do see a Scald though, and we're going to get that skill swap. So we're going to steal the Storm Drain, which is pretty nice. So we're going to stop it being able to fire off any water type attacks at us. And we're just going to see a Power Gem. So doubling up into the Crabominable here. Right, so here we can just go for a Shadow Ball. I'm just going to double into the Nihilego here with a Close Combat and a Shadow Ball. And there's the protect from it this turn. It's a bit unfortunate, but it's not the worst thing in the world, because, yeah, if we lose Crabominable here, which we will, we get a free switch into Torkoal this next turn. So we'll bring Torkoal in. We'll get the sun up. Okay. So let's go for the trick room and just protect Torkoal here. And like whatever happens, we should be able to get the trick room up here. I can't see Nihilego taking Mischievous down. It's just if it's got trick room of itself, but it doesn't look like it has. And we see the Gastrodon go for a toxic now. Okay. Okay, so this turn, I think we should be alright with Torkoal. We should be able to survive a Power Gem, at least one. So I'm going to go for a Solar Beam into the Gastrodon slot and just a Shadow Ball into the Nihilego. Break any potential slash there. So there's the protect from the Nihilego, which is brilliant. So we should be taking down this Gastrodon with our Torkoal this turn. You've got to expect this chaos. Yep, so great. And now we've just got to deal with this Nihilego. So I think I'm going to go for the Z move. The Fire Z and the Shadow Ball. Let's just do it. Let's go for the Eruption. Z move into the Nihilego. I don't expect this to KO, but it's going to put it well on its way. Be interesting to see how much damage this does as well in the sun. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. At least we're getting damage onto it. The Shadow Ball, it's a little bit of chip. There's the Power Gem. Oh, it's into the Mischievous. Okay. Huh. How many turns of Trick Room have we got? 2. So we just double into it, I guess. An Eruption Shadow Ball, will that be enough? Yeah, let's just go for it. I mean, Solar Beam might have been a better option here, but yeah, it just protects. Now, I think this next turn, we will go for a Destiny Bond with Mischievous and hope. I don't think the Toxic takes us down this turn. But I think my opponent has to stop the Trick Room going up this next turn. So we go for the Destiny Bond. And we go for just an Eruption again. Oh, it failed. Okay. Not good. But it's enough. It's enough. Torkoal. Taking no prisoners. Excellent. Okay. So my opponent went for the double protect there. Could have went a little bit wrong, but it worked out fine in the end. I would have thought more that they would probably want to go for the attack maybe to try and get in, but obviously knowing that maybe the Eruption was enough to take it down there, so that was fine. But we've had a really good start to the week with this team. First 2 matches we had 2 really early disconnections. Well, not disconnections, you know, just forfeits very early on after we kind of started setting up. My opponents just feeling like they had no way to come back in those games. And then that last game worked out really nicely, managed to move around the field and kind of clean up quite nicely at the end. So I don't feel there's really any need for an episode analyzer today. Hopefully as we go on through the week we will have opportunities to do that. It's not something I'm dropping. I'm just going to be particular when I do the episode analyzer, because I don't feel like we need to do as much in winning games, because we're getting the results and you guys can see that. I think it's more beneficial when we don't do well, and then we can go straight back and look at where we went wrong and what options that we picked and which route we went down, which we maybe shouldn't have, and what kind of things on my opponent's end we didn't think about that really took us by advantage. So that's kind of why and when we'll be doing it. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you guys are happy with that. But let me know your comments on it. I do really appreciate hearing your thoughts on these sort of things. So do let me know. Also, guys, let me know what you think of the team. We've only seen a brief glimpse of it today, but we've had the Crabominable make an appearance, the Torkoal putting in a lot of work, the Mischievous doing its thing. We've had quite a lot going on today, so we featured quite a few things, I think all of them today, so that's been quite nice. But we've still got a lot of like little techniques and tricks and things hidden within the team that we haven't explored today. So hopefully we can explore those as we go on. I've really enjoyed playing the Hard Trick Room team today. It's a bit refreshing and a lot of fun from what we normally play. We've got no Tapu in there. We've got no Arcanine. We've got no Garchomp, Celesteela, no Ultra Beasts or anything like that. We just got straight up normal Pokemon, I guess. So it's quite fun, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And we'll be back on Wednesday for another episode of School Hard Knocks, and we'll continue this then. So join us tomorrow evening for our Twitch first live stream. It's going to be using the team that we built together on a Battle Spot Double Series. So we'll play that for like an hour. We'll be kicking off around 8 PM UK time. As I say, the link for the Twitch stream will be in the description below, so do jump over there. Come hang out, say hi, whatever you want, watch a few matches, jump off, whatever. If you can't make it, don't worry about it too much, because I will upload the stream to the YouTube channel as soon as it's available to do that. And then on Wednesday we'll have a QR code series after the School of Hard Knocks, and we've got a very special guest this week, so do stay tuned for that. Very excited to get that episode out. It's someone that I've wanted to have on the channel for a very long time, and we've both discussed doing a collab, so it's kind of just coming into fruition now, if I can even speak. But we're going to leave things there, guys. Yeah, if you've enjoyed the episode, leave a like, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe so you stay up to date with all the daily content that we have coming out. School of Hard Knocks, Battle Spot Double Series, QR codes, and the NBL Season 2. So that is on a Friday and a Saturday. We alternate it between my channel and my teammate Hibiki's channel, and all the other stuff in between there, guys. So that's about it. I'll let you go away. Enjoy the rest of the evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time of day it is, whatever it is. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Have a great time, whatever you're doing, and I will see you all tomorrow. So yes, while I see you back here on Wednesday, I'll see you over on Twitch if you're around tomorrow evening for the stream. So you take care of yourselves, guys. Thanks so much for coming by, and I will see you later. So until then, bye bye.